A little over 2,000 on that day. On that day, a little over 2,000 on the 16th. And let's see, how much am I up? Over $1,000 something just on that one day. Those increases are there. They're not going anywhere. I was buying at $14 a share, and I just was like, yeah, I'll buy 1,000 today. $2,000. Yeah, I knew what I was buying back then. I know what I'm buying now. I know what I'm looking at. I know when I see it, and I go, oh shit, we got to pounce. We got to go get it. And that's what we were doing. And so now, when the stock price is $30, I mean, look at all the green. I mean, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of percent in the green. And you can ride it. You can ride it all the way. And it's a pretty good feeling to know that you did it, when people weren't. I mean, look at this. I bought a share for $10, 10.03. Like, I was in multiple. Like, it didn't matter. Like, you guys are funny. A lot of $10 here. $10, $10, $10. Okay? And that's when people were talking shit. Look at all these 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Didn't matter. Talk all you want, guys. Get at me. Miss me with the bullshit. I was just showing you. It's a small flex. I don't mean to flex that way. Just letting you know. But I will tell you this, guys. We're 6 days away. All right? So I need to work and listen as usual. That's cool, man. Turn it up from MT. Love your videos. T Blunt, appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. We're going to do our thing. It's okay, bro. You don't care. Oh, yeah. Hey, David, you're all right, man. You're all right. But are you God? I have this thing going on right now, this inner battle I have with the administration and the economy, and then what's being reported by Wall Street. Like, I'm fighting it because people are trying to tell me that inflation is not here, that we've handled inflation, and that interest rates should be coming down because we're doing so well. And I'm telling you it's complete opposite, right? The other I word is immigration. And the immigration increases inflation. I don't know if they've told you this yet. I don't know if you guys understand how the increases are going to happen. But you take the increase as a consumer on the chin. You really do. There are businesses out here that run payrolls. And those payrolls and the budget, the OB, the original budget that they started with, did not factor in paying employees more dollars. As these bonuses and raises go through, or as this consumer dollar now wants to transfer over to America for the production dollar, it's going to cost you, the consumer, even more money. So I don't understand how people don't see that inflation is going to be present and it's going to be upon you if we're going to really do it this way. And now I'm not against it. I'm not mad at it. I'm none of that. I don't care. Like I want Americans to thrive. I do. But what I really think is that Americans are lazy. And I don't want to characterize it that way because some of you guys are hardworking cats. Some of you guys blue collar, white collar. But I want you to take the bulk of people that feel like the world owes them something just because they were born here. Bullshit. I'm going to tell you why you're never going to beat China. Donald J. Trump, you can take this note or not. You can sit there and say, you know what, we have the greatest economy. We're the strongest this, we're strongest that. You're not shit. I'm telling you. China has this philosophy. It's called 996. I don't know if you guys know this, the 96 philosophy, but it means that the Chinese work from 9 to 9, 6 days a week. Let that sink in. Do you know why people leave China and come here? Because the competition there is too thick. People work too hard. They have a whole different mindset. You can't choke slam them. You can fake like you're going to do these tariffs, but I'm telling you, in and out of tariffs and uncertainty, well, now look at these businesses claiming that they're front running. I'm telling you, we're going to go over the earnings. I'm paying attention to retail. I'm going to go look at Five Below. I haven't even looked at the numbers. I haven't looked at Five Below. I haven't looked at Lululemon. Should be coming out tomorrow or today on earnings. Dollar General just came out, and they were going up. And everybody's like, oh, Dollar General's doing so well. Yeah, it's a smaller dollar. But ask yourself, you think people are leaving, Sam's Club, Costco, the top tier guys, the Trader Joe's, BJ's, and now they're going to go to Walmart? Okay, cool. Now all the Walmart people are going to Dollar General. Is that what's happening here? Or are people piling up on things that they don't need? Just because you're spending those dollars doesn't mean that it's like a strategic dollar. It's a smart dollar. It was one thing to pile up on toilet paper and water. You're going to need them eventually. But you tell me why Dollar General's up. But we'll go and look at it. I haven't seen everything yet. The other part about these margins that I'm talking about, like this inflation, it deals with margin, right? So like that's the whole thing for me. Or I'm paying attention to margins and how you hold margins. And I had to study this for years where I was like, okay, I get it. I understand why companies come up with private label. And it's a whole idea of logistically getting it to you, to the consumer, supply chain shortage issues. I don't have containers in the water. I have my own supply, and the brand is the same. The mimic is the same, like Aldi. Aldi right now is getting sued. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Aldi, the grocery store chain. I believe they're from Germany, but they're getting sued by Chips Ahoy and Oreos because their packaging is similar. It's actually confusing, and it was for their Nutter Butter things and some wheat thins and some else, but they're getting sued by Mondes. And is it called Mondes? Is that who they are? I think it is. But so private label is taking market share, right? What they call TAM, total addressable market. You're taking the TAM out of people's pockets. So when I look at GameStop, this is why I always pay attention to this. GameStop's profit margins started going up. They went from the teens to the 20s, and now they're in the 30s. And why is that? It's because they've actually focused on private label. And when you start doing these things, you can keep all those percentages from each potential product. But people are not factoring in a lot of things. You guys want to factor in shrink? Hidden shrink, spoils allowance, returns, refunds? You have to factor in everything. So when you go look at GameStop and you ask yourself, well, they don't have that warranty program anymore. Well, now they give you refurbished, and now they give you private label. They give you the like item. They don't give you the same item. These are the incremental changes the company has done to make a better bottom dollar. It creates strength. It creates culture, and you have to teach the consumer what the new rule is or what the new business plan is. But could you imagine crippling yourself as a company to give you a brand new something after you turned in an old one after a year? That's what GameStop used to do. GameStop used to go ahead and give you a refund. You bring me a controller, you got warranty, they go, here's a brand new one. We're going to take a $75 loss on this. They didn't care because they were trying to ruin the business. Rather than trying to say, I'll give you the similar like item. We're not a rent-a-center. You came and paid for the product. You're trying to return it to me? Great. I'm going to give you a refurbished one that we gave back to you. No other company will do that. Everybody does this, what GameStop's doing. So I like the business, right? And I like how they're doing it. So I want to pay attention to other retail companies and how they're doing their parts. Another thing that's coming out right now, and it's massive, is all the layoffs. All the layoffs. Everybody is firing employees and shrinking their footprint and doing it all. Okay, great. You guys all do that. GameStop's hiring. Go to the website. Go to the careers page. GameStop's always hiring. For a company that is shrinking their footprint, that has closed over 1,000 stores over the last 2 years, isn't that awesome? That they're always hiring? And it's not that they can't hire or they can't fill the position or whatever it may be. No. There's talent out there. Go find the talent. You might have to pay for it, or maybe you're going to give them the incentive. Maybe you're going to pay them shares instead of actual dollars. Those are the things I look at, okay? It was Mondelez, is that how you say it? I don't know, but thank you so much. CCP, I'm going back and forth. Is he live right now? Dynamite _41? My bad, bros. Dynamite's live right now. Hold on. Let's go see Dynamite. This is another YouTuber, guys, that I support. Oh, he is. Okay. I tried to give him a view. He probably closed the show out because I guess you guys are here. So, cool. Appreciate it. He's closing out. All right, cool. All right, much love to Dynamite. He's a good-ass dude. All right, let's talk about the website really quick. I bought a card. I showed you that. I'm going to wait till the card gets delivered, then I'll buy another one. I just keep buying. I don't care. I just keep collecting, doing the best I can. Currently on the website, you guys know we do this, crowdsourcing, try to figure out, look at this Umbreon. Oh, man. Master Ball Umbreon, but the Japanese version. Oh, man. We need that in our lives. 149. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, back to the cards. Sorry, guys. I get distracted by Pokemon cards, guys. Hey, by the way, Pokemon cards, biggest, best thing going on right now in the world. I talk to random people, random. And I was like, well, oh, you doing Pokemon now? Yes, my grandkids love them. I have to go get them. I'm buying them all everywhere I see them. And I was like, that is so cool. That is so cool. You'd probably be the coolest grandfather or grandmother if you show up with Pokemon cards to your kids. And I don't care how old your kids are. 5,431 items right now on the website. Phenomenal. GameStop fundamentals, you guys know how I feel about it. I'm very excited for this next earnings report. Potentially can report 140, 169 million dollars worth of profit potentially, but we'll see what it actually comes down to because we don't know the full accounting that comes involved with it because they bought Bitcoin. We don't know how they're going to actually show you the transaction, the unrealized profits and or gains, and we'll see from there. Right now, Bitcoin, just so that we're clear, Bitcoin's coming in at right here, 105,000. That's a good part. That's a good place to find a little bit of level there. If it's the other side of this head and shoulders, then it could drop off. We just buy more. I mean, GameStop does have $1 billion earmarked for more Bitcoin, so you just never know if they just keep buying the dips. That'll be awesome. This company here called KWM did announce that they are going to do a Bitcoin treasury, asset-backed treasury, just like what GameStop did. These guys announced it. GameStop actually did it. GameStop went down 20%, 18%. This company went up 100, 400%, whatever the hell it was. Went from $1 or $2 all the way up to $4 in a splash, all the way up to $6. So that's what happens whenever you hear something great. Somebody came in the chat and I muted him the minute he walked in. He said, Mullins, it's up 300%, man. You got to go get it. Mullins is up, man. It's suspended. Suspended. Does that mean halted or suspended? Like, what's going on here? Suspended. I've never seen suspended. Wow. We'll play it back later. I appreciate that. Dynamite's here now or no? Who knows? Hey, can you imagine? Can you imagine buying Mullen Automotive? It's up 300%, Marantz. It just got suspended. Something's going on. It's halted. There we go. Halt. Yeah. Get your shit right. Hey, guys, by the way, could you imagine buying this? For those of you that don't know, this stock is down 99.999999999999999%. It might read $22 today. But if you had one shot and one opportunity to lose everything you ever had, would you lose it? There's already mom's spaghetti because that's all I'm going to eat on the surface. I look calm and ready to drop bombs, but I keep on forgetting that this stock is trash. $592 million. Oh, my God. If you had $592 million a year ago, hold on, when was that? Last February. If you would have put in $500 million, it'd be worth $22. I am not exaggerating. That is phenomenal. This is crazy talk. What town do you live in, people? How about this? I'll even do you one better. We'll go to, what is this? 3 months ago. If you would have put in $7,000 3 months ago, it'd be worth $22 today. What the fuck? Oh, my God. Did you marry Shaq for the 4th time? I mean, what the hell happened here? Cher got married again. No, really, this is crazy. I lost half my shit. You lose all your shit. Don't touch it. Please don't. I saw the insiders over there at Wendy's are buying shares. Good job, Wendy's. Pop up your company, bros. By the way, the best deal out there in restaurants right now, if you guys do not get fast food, first off, can there be a bigger snob than people who actually eat healthy? You people that walk around and you're like, oh, no, I don't eat processed foods. Ooh, fast food. Ugh. My stomach can't even handle a soda. All you people make me sick. Let me tell you something, bros. If you're hungry, you're hungry. Go eat something, bro. You only live once. Let's go get it. So anyway, I was at lunch and went to Del Taco. Now, if you don't have a Del Taco in your city, in your town, that's on you. I got a Del Taco. Del Taco, the $5 box. Oh, there's you can buy a $5 box, $7 box, or a $9 box. Just buy the $5 box. Stop the bullshit. It comes with fries. It comes with a taco or a quesadilla. A quesadilla, it's a baby one. It doesn't matter. Good enough for me. And a burrito, a Del beef burrito, and a drink. Yo! If I buy the $7 box, comes with the same Del beef burrito, a quesadilla, a taco, fries, and a drink. Yo! The $9 box comes like a burger, a bean burrito that nobody wants, and one of these comes with like a chicken taco too. So yeah, $5, bros. The price for Mullen Automotive was $8 trillion a share, the equivalent. With the nacho cheese and chips, I don't know about all that, bro. That's about all. Del Taco all flops in Texas. I don't know why. Why? Okay. Yeah. They once opened up a Taco Bell in Mexico. It went out of business in like 2 months. You can't be in Texas, bro. First off, Texas has the best cuisine. Period. Texas has a restaurant every 10 feet, and the shit's good. Ruben, I lived through Ruben, right? So like I lived through Ruben. Ruben's a good ass dude, and Ruben sends pictures of his drinks and his food. Thanks, Ruben. Oh, here we go. Mullen, open back up. Mullen, guys. Ooh, go get it. Oh, we gotta get. Oh, we're missing. Now, this is what they tell you, like when they go, "Hey, man, you know, your money that you're not using and you just leave it in GameStop. You could be making money, all right, man." Look at this shit. No. Do you know how many shares? First off, the volume's 20 million, okay? The volume's 20 million shares. But do you know how many shares actually exist of this company? 541. The free float is 236. That means half of the whole float is locked up by insiders. Who are you pumping for right now, retail? Once again, you don't learn. 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 I didn't even know how they have infinite. Like, I told you this was the biggest crime on Wall Street, this company here. I've said it for years. And until somebody can prove, I mean, there's not a bigger crime. It's the biggest crime on Wall Street, Mullen Automotive. I'll never give it more attention than what it just got. Sorry, suckers. All right, we're going to talk about the SPY. Talk about the world. Talk about you. Thank you so much. Y'all hear about One Piece event and card for the Dodgers? No, I didn't hear about that, but that sounds great. There's something on the horizon. Yeah, we are. We're on the horizon, guys. Are you kidding? I opened up the show with Jagged Edge. It reminds me of like high school. I'm feeling good. You guys don't know. This guy was like, "That's not a good song. This song's trash. I came here for the Spanish music." Can you imagine going to a nightclub and you just want Spanish all night? Imagine being me. I just want English all night, and I go to the club and it's all Spanish. And I'm just like, how much of this shit can I listen to right now? Like, and I know the songs, lady. It's the same 5 songs every time I go. It's going to be Suavemente. It's going to be that damn song by Los Tucanes. It's going to be, I don't even know. It's the same shit every night. Oh, the Banda Mexicali or somebody. Oh, my God, bros. Finally, it's Spanish Wednesday. Yeah, I missed the intro. Thank you, Carter. Thank you. Cuckoo? Yeah, you can do that one. Get your helmet on. Get my helmet out. Did I miss something? Is it because Mullen Automotive's going? Or, yeah, you know what? This is just a pump, bro. This is just not real. Get your helmet on. Why would I get my helmet on, bros? I still got other things to look at in life. All right, check this out. Let GameStop stay up on the screen if you guys want. I'm gonna be okay with it. There's the chart on GameStop, guys, up and to the right. By the way, my buy orders today are already up, like I don't even know, a couple of dollars. Hey, when you're a winner, you're a winner. You're a winner in life. You're a winner just naturally. I will be looking up a couple of companies today. Signet Jewelers will be one of them. You guys know how I feel about Signet Jewelers. It's a private equity pump and dump area. They took over the whole diamond market, if you're not familiar, back in the 1990s. Jewelry and diamonds and that whole era was driven by the Macy's dollar and JCPenney. But Macy's was the real dollar. And then you had Zell's Jewelers as well. And those two companies went ahead and went bankrupt and got tore up. It actually reminds me of like pharmacy right now, how Amazon's getting into the pharmacy world and they're taking over for CVS and Walgreens and all these companies going bankrupt. And you're like, what the hell's going on? Here we go, baby. Look at all this volume, dude. Where did this happen? Where did this come from? These 2 ticks of volume right here, where did it come from? Why did they let it hit? Holy shit. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I might have to go get my helmet ready. You guys might have to get your helmets ready. That's it. But, NVIDIA insiders are selling shares again. Guys who've been on the board since 2011 finally sold their shares. What does that tell you? Really, I've been telling you. Palantir is unstoppable, up and to the right. SoFi finally got its death cross going, which is I'm happy with. And NVIDIA is the most expensive and profitable or most valued company in the world. That's what's going on right now. I'm outside of GameStop for the Switch 2 pre-release as we speak. Dustin Johnson, you got hours, bro. You got hours. I love it. Stay outside of GameStop because that damn Switch 2 is getting released. We're going to talk about that too coming up. Look at this shit. Did something come out? Did somebody get the numbers? Did somebody find out? Oh, let me know. Let me know if somebody got the numbers early. You know? Because right now they have it. They're guessing 3 to 8 cents on earnings, guys, per share. Oh, let me tell you. Yeah, you guys better go get a hold of this, Wall Street. You guys better tackle this down. GameStop's up 2% already. Yeah, looking good. Give me 32. Yeah. They'll stop. And you know how it goes. But no, so we're going to talk about those private equity plays. That's one. The other thing that was making headlines was Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo. Let's go look at Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo, your favorite investment. I think Ryan Cohen invested into Wells Fargo once, or was that other guy? Dr. Burry. So you see Wells Fargo go crazy yesterday, after hours. Went crazy. And then, it gives it all back, and you still get some. You're sitting on 50-day. But the reason why Wells Fargo went crazy is because they actually lifted the asset maximum. They were only allowed to have so many assets under management. I think it was like $1.9 trillion because of the fraudulent bank practices that they did for years. So this restriction had been in place for like 7 to 9 years, 2016. So 9 years. And they weren't able to. Now they can expand and grow as a company and as a bank. And while they've been holding them down with these regulations for the errors that they commit, other banks have increased in size. Everybody passed them up basically. So Wells Fargo finally gets to get back into the thick of it, and that's where you're at. Oh, Mullen, what happened? You came back down, bro? Shit. Oh, people lost. Oh, it's pumping up. Oh, it's crazy. I'll see Mullen back down at $2 tomorrow. It's trash, bro. Trust me, guys. I know they did 100-to-1 reverse stock split. Like, I know. Just don't get me involved, please. And Trey trades. If I ever see you in the streets, Trey, you and your roided up body, I'm telling you right now, Trey, not a threat. I don't like you. So you take it how you want. You're over here pumping all these investments with your $1,000 challenge. I don't think people even understand. If he could have said, hey, this is $1 million challenge, because he used to have millions, right? Then it wouldn't relate. But when he says $1,000 challenge, now everybody feels like they could be a part of it. Because I got 1,000. You got 1,000, I got 1,000. We all got 1,000. Let's go and try it out. So now we're just going to rob people $1,000 at a time. $1,000 at a time. It's okay. You know what? Par for the course. That's what we do. That's what we do as content creators, right, Trey? You just get paid, and you're like PPCs. Just walk out of here and do a video once a month or whatever the hell he's doing now. Maybe he had to go get a real job. Who knows? I don't know. That's for damn sure. But here's what I do know.
Here's what you need to know about documentaries. Number one, documentary is the lowest level of credibility of all media. Did you know that? If you had to pick one thing to not believe, it should be a documentary. Documentaries are not designed to give you both sides. They're designed to mislead you into thinking that the thesis is the only thing that matters. Do you think they show the other side? The documentary is the lowest of all forms of credibility. There's nothing lower than that. It's the number one least reliable information that is produced by humanity. Now you might say to yourself, Scott, fake news is worse than that. No, it isn't. It's not even close. Fake news has a competing news business. So if you want, you can look at the fake news and you can see the other argument. You can make your own decision. And the other argument isn't hidden that much. Even within our bubbles, you know you can just turn on Fox News or CNN and see the other side, right? But if you watch a documentary, are you going to go do your own research? Probably not. Probably not. Now, I'm not saying that all documentaries are incorrect. I'm not saying that. Surely some documentaries are totally correct. I'm saying that you can't tell the difference. So if you can't tell the difference, it's the lowest level of credibility at the highest level of persuasion, because they've got you for like an hour. If I can persuade you on anything and make you pay attention for an hour, I will convince you. Getting you to pay attention for an hour is the hard part. If I can get that, then the convincing is the easy part.
There you go. There you go, James Janney. Absolutely correct, guys. That's how James Janney did it. And, you know, giving you one side of the story, acting like he's giving you both sides. The truth is, he was very, he's snake-like when he's talking to me. Like, talking to me as if, well, I don't know. What does that mean? I don't know. And then he comes out and he acts like he knows everything. So it kills me. It kills me at times when you see these guys do these stories and do these movies and these documentaries, just trying to manipulate people. I just want to know, guys. And if you guys are always thinking about, like, what's the real battle out here, just so that we're clear. The real battle, if it were AMC, if AMC was this short squeeze that blew up and everybody went crazy and made money and people thought, you know, look at this. Markets didn't stop that day. Nobody halted. You know, Adam Aaron did some movie appearances, and that company's still struggling financially, and they always will. Private equity, right? Not one documentary, not one movie. Not one. All they do is that bullshit for GameStop. They're trying to push out the narrative to keep eyes on the other side. You know, don't look at me. Don't look at it. You don't know what you're talking about. You're dumb money. Well, guess what? You are dumb money. You're so dumb that you don't listen to them. Right? They're smart money. Wall Street smart money. All these investors, all these guys. I got 40 people in the meltdown right now telling me that I don't know how to evaluate a balance sheet. And then they say, in the same breath, well, I know he knows how to break down balance sheets because I've seen him do it, but he's wrong about GameStop. Guys, this is like elementary. It's arithmetic. It's basic. Hey, Meltdown. This whole segment is for you. Meltdown. I want to know when you guys are going to make videos and put content and admit you were wrong. Like, just come out with a video and be like, you know what? When I told Marantz he didn't know what he was talking about and GameStop was a $6 stock, I want you to come out and be like, yo, I was wrong. That's it. It's simple. I've never seen these guys get anything correct, other than when we all agree that Bed Bath & Beyond was trash, AMC is trash, Milan Automotive is trash, right? All those things. That's easy. It's just private equity. Even Tito agrees. But you tell me. Attacking people, communities, family, all that. The Gist is going to GameStop book now. Dude, don't even get me started with that guy. I interviewed with him. He's fair. He's impartial. But what does he do? He goes and interviews the next guy and gives him a platform to say GameStop and fail to delivers and DRS and all these guys that are so fixated on everything I say. And then they're right there. Marantz doesn't promote DRS. No, I don't promote shit, kid. I don't promote anything. Hell, I won't even give family members jobs. You think I'm going to tell you to go do something with your shares and your money? Who cares? Then right away it's, but you don't own it and manipulation and shut up. What does that have to do with what I do at GameStop? How can I manipulate these trade-in values so I can get more? Shit, man. That's what I want. Are these games real? Are these cards real? Oh. Yeah, all the homies in Tito also hate private equity. Yeah, I do too. I believe Broadcom's going to go ahead and do their earnings tomorrow. We were talking about CoreWeave and CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike. But I got a phone call yesterday from Mike, and he was like, yo, Marantz, what do you know about CoreWeave? I was like, that's how I know Mike's a fake fan. Mike was like, I was like, Mike, what are you talking about? I broke down CoreWeave like months ago. Months ago. I was like, yeah, it just doesn't look like a real company. I was like, no, it's a real company. They went public. But do you understand what CoreWeave is? It's a vehicle. So if you guys don't know, CoreWeave was the number one IPO stock this year so far. The darling of Wall Street and private equity. Has over $10 billion worth of debt just from private equity deals, convertibles and offerings and shares and value, right? Just dollars. And the way they did it was they took those $10 billion and they pumped them into companies that actually pump money into NVIDIA. So NVIDIA's earnings can look the way they do. Straight up. There was a period where NVIDIA was going to fall flat and even. And next thing you know, CoreWeave comes out and puts $2.3 billion into it. And NVIDIA beats earnings by $2.3 billion. What the hell? You know, right up front. So that just shows you what Wall Street's doing, and like we know how it works because I actually made a flow chart. I don't know if you guys remember the flow chart I made where it shows you the money coming out of, NVIDIA back into ARM Holdings, back into NVIDIA, round tripping out of NVIDIA into CoreWeave, which CoreWeave is then ordering and paying for data processing centers with a semiconductor company, so the SMCI, so super microcomputers. So they go over there, they put it into them. He has his brother's companies, related parties, and you have CompuWare, and you have, I forget the other one right now, but it doesn't matter. The point is they're putting money everywhere, and that money's coming right back into NVIDIA. It all starts in the same pot, so, and how do you do it? You take all the Mag 7 companies, and you tell them they're going to do cap expense, and they're all going to do this. So it's not that they have like these fraudulent businesses. That's not what's happening, okay, guys? It's not fraud, flat out fraud. What it is like when people see money and they go, how can I get that money? It's like Congress. They'll make up a nonprofit organization and they'll come up and be like, hey, we got this nonprofit. Can you support it? And like, it's not real. I mean, it's real, but it's not real. Was it even needed? Probably not. But we're going to start funneling tons of money over here. And now salaries are going to go up. People are going to be on vacations owning boats, and they're going to have a fifth wheel. And all that really happens. And I've seen it on a smaller level, like locally, like where I'm at, city level, where a city planner comes out and he's like, yeah, the city manager makes $220,000 a year. Well, guess what? All the city's taxes and funds go to his cousin's construction company that's building X, Y, and Z buildings. Like, it happens even at the low levels, right, of government. So at the top of the upper echelon, and you're looking at Palantir, and you're looking at all these Mag 7 companies, and then you go and look at, like I told you, the metals company. It was a metals company, TMC. And you go, yeah, They're signing executive orders to pump into these companies. It's no different than what Bush was doing when they were knocking down 9/11 buildings. And here we go. Howard Lutnick misses work. Right where the plane crashes into the building, Howard Lutnick's not there. Well, guess what? 25 years later, Howard Lutnick's on he's the commissioner of commerce. He's on the cabinet. What, he's just so lucky? I don't believe in it. I don't believe in luck. I believe in hard work, dedication, selfless service to the nation. That's what I believe in. But I've seen every dot connect back to bullshit. And I'm still baffled. You know, somebody was showing, there was an article about Leon Black's son, who has like $300 million worth of assets. You know why Leon Black stepped down from political management? Because of Jeffrey Epstein. He didn't want to. Jeffrey killed himself 3 years prior. He didn't step down then. He thought, hey, man, we killed him off. Jeff's killed. Jeff's gone. There's all my secrets. They're gone. But then here comes this Russian model, comes out the woodwork and says, you've been paying me for, and we have a contract, an NDA for 15 years, and you're going to pay me $100,000 a month, $1.2 million a year, to stay quiet about what you did to me, what you've done to me, and how you guys did it. That comes out. Boom. It wasn't no bullshit Jeffrey Epstein. It was this Russian model was going to sue the shit out of him, Leon Black, and he was going to get exposed. Then you'll see the correlation. Then you'll understand why they order Russian models and why they do what they do. Hey, Adam Aaron, I got a question. Why'd she have to be Russian? Why? Why is she a dancer, part of the ballet? Why? Adam Aaron? Well, I know why. I know what circles you walk in. So, never a Brazilian. Bro, you blonde-haired, blue-eyed Brazilian. Get me caught up. Shit. I'd rather be like, yeah, hey, mama, that was me. Yeah. $100,000 a month. Just tell her to get away from me. Who has that kind of money? Yeah, just you call a lawyer. Call somebody. Yeah, can you just wire that money over? You got all these wires. What bank is doing this shit? I don't know. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. Number 68 on the likes, guys. Thank you so much, man. I don't like trades either, but I think he would destroy. What, Kevin? Kevin, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Do you not know who the fuck I am? Bro, that's easy work. That's light work. You're kidding. The kid can't even, he probably weighs like 210. And that's roided up. Watermelon. You're kidding, bro. Don't ever let you think that somebody at a gym is going to fuck you up. There is no way. Grown-ass man. I walk around 250, rehydrated. You're crazy. You're crazy, dude. I would do it just for fun. It's called sport fucking. That's what I would do. Ask Reek. You're crazy, bro. We different. Way different. Oh, hell no. I hope you're ready to get your ass headbutted, bit, eye gouge, all this shit, fish hooked, and then clobbered. And are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like, you gotta be kidding. They call me Wreck-It Ralph. Call me Wreck-It Troy. This is crazy talk. Bros, I got a fucking elephant on my back. Have you seen my traps? I've been doing push-ups more days than that kid's been taking roids. Shit, man. I've forgotten more about... Man, get out of here. This is crazy talk. Just walk up. If you're not ready to punch a baby in the throat, you ain't ready, dude. What's that guy, like 5'10", 5'11"? He's not ready, dude. You gotta be kidding me, bro. All I gotta do is say, hey, Trey, we're gonna fight in 2 hours, all right? He's gonna be right there. Where's the water? Oh, I need me some electrolytes. Hey, man, can I eat some spaghetti? I should carb up, shouldn't I? Fuck. I'm well nourished, bro. All right? I'm full of taquitos and tacos right now. You're kidding, bros. You're kidding. That dude has a hole in his heart, right? And no eye? Who knows? He won't see the shit coming. Kevin, I'm sorry. Remember when I told you, Kevin, you either got to be tough or you're going to fake it, right? No, guess what? I can't fake the shit. I'm telling you now. Bro, that's a fight. I hope you will put some money up. Buy some calls on me. Buy some calls on me, bro. Over here moving whole ass humans, bro. I swear to God. This is crazy. That's crazy. Oh, shit, man. I get heated, bro. I want to. Yeah, that's wild, bro. Wild. All right, I'm going to stop. This bitch living in fantasy world. Trey, the same guy. Oh, I was sucking dick for shares, and I was just out there, I had an addiction. Matter of fact, go to the gym and I rub myself with baby oil. Yeah, that's gonna make it tough right there. I don't have any kids. I don't have a girl. Bro, you'll never win. Don't ever fight a man with children. I'm telling you. You ever seen a dad? Like, seriously, dads know this. Dads give other dads so much respect. You be right there with your kid. You be like, hey, man, I got my son with me, man. You be like, oh, bro, I ain't got no problem with you. We good. Hey, man, he got kids, bro. Oh, no, don't mess with him. Oh, man, he's single and he goes to the gym. Be like, bro, I'll fuck that fuck boy up. Excuse all my F words. That's exactly what it'll say. Yeah, bro, put every dollar on me, Sergio. You kidding? That's ridiculous, dude. Might go to the gym and outwork him too. Just might. Haven't been there in a minute. I don't know, maybe like 40 years. Still. Crazy, bro. Oh, man. These guys. You know, I told you I did a hike 22 miles the other day, right? Like up 4,000 feet elevation, just 22 miles. Just woke up. Hey, put these socks and shoes on. I'll be right back. That's it. 1 quarter of water. 1 quart. Get out of here. You guys, man, I've been doing this shit forever. And I still want this action. Look at GameStop looking good on the 5-minute. Bro, Kevin, I paid Kevin to come in here and say some dumb shit. Mount San Jacinto? No, I'm still working on that one. That one's 12,000 feet, bro. Okay? That's going to be a little harder, Ricky. I'm working up to that hike. You can only do it at certain times of the year. All right, it's like cooling off, little bull flag up and again. Yeah. Your son did it. Did he do the cactus to the clouds? If he did the cactus to the clouds, I give him credit. That's a 22-mile hike, too. Except that one's just straight up, baby. The one I did went up. And then it went long through the desert, 110 degrees. But I didn't have too much water, and I was trying to preserve it. And, I talk for a living, so it was a little different. It was cool. He did the 10,000-foot one. Wow, that's awesome. So then he must have did Cactus to the Clouds. That's a good one, man. I want to do it. I just haven't done it yet. It's on my bucket list. Lord knows I won't hit the bucket, promise you. All right, so it's in the bucket. We gotta go look at some companies, guys. I'm just making sure. Yeah, buy them below. That's part of them. Yeah. So we gotta go look at some stocks and some finances, some financies, because we got to compare to GameStop. We got to know, what we're looking at value-wise. That's what I like to do. I like to educate. Edumacate. Let's go ahead and educate you on some stocks here. The first stock up is going to be Lululemon. You guys know I'm not a big fan of Lululemon. Here's Lululemon. Here's the overview. Okay. Overview. It is $3.38 a share. Doesn't really matter. Remember, price per share, just so that we're clear for like all of you out there, price per share never matters. This should never be a deciding factor on whether you buy or invest into a company at all. That doesn't matter. The share price is derived from market cap divided by the amount of shares that exist of the company. You get a greater share piece if it has a smaller float, right? So in this case, this company has 120 million shares. So at 120 million shares, GameStop has 4x their amount of shares. So you would divide this price by 4 to get an equivalent of what GameStop would be. So this would be the equivalent of $80 to GameStop's 30. So you ask yourself, is it worth 80 versus GameStop's 30? We're going to find out right now. This is one of the better brands. It's massive. It's lucrative. It's all of it, all the above. Market cap of $40 billion. Mind you, this company has been worth up to $511 a share. So, yes, the market cap has been much higher. Market cap's been all the way up to, just ballparking it, $60 billion. Okay? Has been in the past, and that was just 2 years ago. Now it's all the way down to 338. Double bottom here on the actual max on the 5 years. There's the double bottom that it tested, and we'll see where it goes from here. But you know me, I'm waiting for earnings. Year to date, not so well, down 11%. Oh, it's okay though. Let's go ahead and look at Lululemon coming out with earnings coming up real soon. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, but I know it's coming. I've looked at this stock before. They earn $14 a share. Okay, $14 a share. What they earn, a PE ratio of 23. So it's insulated. It's been around for a very long time. For this value that you see, people know what it is. Price target of $3.59, which would be an increase of 6% from where it is right now. Everything's doable. Let's go look at the finances. We'll look at the quarterlies. We won't look at everything. Well, I even go trailing 12, but not yet. We'll look at we'll look at quarter because I want to know where it's at. So quarter 4 was February, so they're going to be announcing a new quarter. So with that being said, let's go ahead and look at the income. They're bringing in around $3 billion a quarter, which is pretty good, very good actually. That's Christmas, and that's Christmas right there. So you know that these are Christmas quarters because they're a little bit more than normal. That's going to be the seasonality factor for retail. The COGS, the cost of goods sold, revenue itself, 14, 1.4, 1.3. They increased, which is a good increase. Gross profit, they had some gross profit. And you see growth here. There's growth in this company. So for it to have growth, and then you saw the chart, and the chart says it fell off over the last 2 years. Well, it went from 1.1 to 2.1. So, there's real growth here. But why is it coming down? Because the evals were just outrageous, right? The vows that you were given. So, here's going to be SG&A. As an operating expense, you come down and you see operating income of $1 billion. So, $1 billion for that quarter, 495 and 4. So, you're looking at around $2.5 billion worth of profits for the year. Massive number, which is great. I'm going to look at it as a drawdown. No, you're good. So net income after it all being said and done, 1.7 billion compared to the 1.4, 1.5 they did the previous year. Quality numbers. I like it. Gross profit margin is massive, 60%. I'm sure spandex pants or yoga pants and athleisure wear, whatever they call it. I guess there's tons of money to be made in this stuff. Women walk around in it all day. It's more comfortable. I get it. Men don't complain, I guess. But here comes the cat. Well, some men do. Some married men get crazy. You ain't wearing that outside, girl. Here's the cash. Almost $2 billion worth of cash. So almost $2 billion worth of cash. Not a bad number. Considering last year at the same time frame they had 2.2, so they are down 11%. And current assets are there. Total assets going to be $7 billion. And their total liabilities 1.8, 3.2. So not bad at all. You're looking at a 2x on current ratio. Good number. 2x on current ratio. Not the best, right? But 4.3 is going to be shareholder equity. Quality number, and that nets you out to around $35 book. So, just so that we're clear, the $35 book, meaning they're selling at 10x book. They're allowed to sell at 10x book. GameStop's 2.5x. All I've ever asked for GameStop to get 10. So if GameStop were to be 10x book right now, they would be times 4 of the 13. So it would be GameStop would be trading at around $130 a share. So the equivalent would be better than this, without a doubt. Because this right here is like $80. Remember I told you? $80 a share of GameStop. GameStop would be at $130 if they're allowed to trade the way Lululemon's trading, right? But hey, just retail. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, Dollar General. Dollar General is massive. DG's always been around. This is one of those things about private equity, completely into this company. They had a massive run yesterday. Look at the 5-day chart. Earnings comes out. It went crazy from 97 all the way up to 112, peaked out at 113, not 111. So massive gain over the last 5 days, 10%. It's big. What's this company doing? Market cap, $24 billion. Revenue is at $41 billion sold. So they're not even doing, X amount of sales versus their market cap. I wonder why. Net income's at $1 billion. That's a good number. Shares outstanding, 220 million shares. So divide the price by 2. They're a $50 stock compared to GameStop. Just letting you know if you're doing simple math. So they should be 50. GameStop's at 30. How are these guys $20 more than GameStop? Let's go find out ourselves. They pay a dividend. They have a PE ratio. It's solid. This company's been around forever, like I told you. But let's go ahead and look at the quarterly. So here's the numbers that were rocking the world, apparently, that everybody had to see. Revenue is $10 billion, a little bit more. They have growth. They've been having that. That's fine. Gross profits there at 3.2. Operating income is going to come out at $576 million of profit, of operating income. I don't want to say profit, but of operating income. So good quarter, one of the better quarters they've had. And you're looking at $391 million. I see why people got excited. That's it. So if this is going to be your tariff scare, if there's going to be people coming in and pounding in on the doors, it's happening. I'll give you that. But yeah, those are good numbers. It's not a bad number to have. Let's go look at some other. Now we're going to look at the metrics for value, right? We don't just look at what they do operationally. You got to look at value. Am I going to buy Am I going to buy the book, right? I always told you guys this. Book value versus anything is that book. I want to read it. I want to know who's the board of directors. What are they doing on value? Like, what are they doing with their money? So here you go, cash, $850 million cash. Far cry from GameStop 6.2, right? And or 5 point, I think it's like 5.7 right now after the Bitcoin buy. Current assets are going to be $31 billion. I told you these guys are massive. This is where all the money is. This is why private equity's in it, because eventually you have to carve out these lines. But $23 billion against it, so you're going to have shareholder equity of $7.7 billion. That's absolutely phenomenal for what they're running. They don't have the cash, though. That's a very big problem for me. So net cash per share, they're literally negative 77. They can't pay their bills with the amount that they have in there. They would have to sell off their assets and shrink their footprint. But you're still sitting there at a $35 book value. So they're trading at 3x on book. 3x on book. If GameStop traded 3x on book, just so that we're clear, they would be trading at $40 a share. These guys are all the way up at 11. So yeah, is it a quality company? If this is a quality company and quality buy for what you see, then so is GameStop. That's my point on that. So hopefully GameStop can get a real run at it and feel good. Next one's going to be Signet. How do they do it? Right here, Signet Jewelers. So before we go there, guys, and keep going into companies and comparing, GameStop, just to give you an update, $30.44, currently traded 5 million shares, absolutely no volume whatsoever, 1% of the total float. That's going to be a bullish pennant forming right now, this bull flag right here. We'll see how it plays out. This is on the 5 minute. On the 1 minute, it's still playing out the same way. You'll find your support. You don't know where your support is initially off of this chart. So you're going to be in this world right here. And then you have the top side. So you have top side here. You also have a downward channel. So if we're going to go ahead and start doing the channel side of it, I want to go here. Trending channel. So you're going to go from here to here. And that'll tell you exactly what you're looking at. So you never get too high. You never get too low. You're still within it. You're on the bottom side of this channel. Eventually, you're going to hit this channel and break out. So you should break out somewhere in this area down here at around the $30.40, $30.38 should be a bounce. But that's on the 1 minute. If you look at the 5 minute, you still have time to run. 5 minutes come over, but I don't see it going below $30.35. We'll see. We'll see how far it goes, though. Right? I'm just using trend lines, and you're fine. Okay, back to evaluating companies. That's what we're doing. We're giving our own assessment, seeing if we know how to read companies. Do we know how to read a sheet? Do we know how to read value? Do you see it? Signet Jewelers, all the jewelry in the world, right? Look at it. Market cap, $3 billion. Revenue, $6.7 billion. Why in the hell does this number not equal the amount of sales? Well, I'll tell you why. $38 million of profit. That's all they have. $38 million of profit, shares outstanding, 41 million shares. So if you times this by 10, then that would be the price of GameStop. Just to give you an example, divide this right here by 10. So this is a $7 stock compared to GameStop. Absolutely should be. Trash. But these guys pay a dividend. These guys pay a dividend. You're going to pay that for a dividend? That's crazy. I would never. Let's go look at the balance sheet. Like what? Go look at the quarterly. Let me look at the income really quick. Income came in at 1.5. Same quarter. There's a little bit of growth, I guess. Gross profit, a little bit of gross profit. Operating income, $48 million. Less, actually lost, but it's okay. They're not dead broke. I mean, look at these guys. $460 million is what they make. That's not bad. Is it million or thousands? What is that? Yeah, they make millions. Oh, I lied. They must have something that they pay for. Oh, look at that right there. There it was. Asset write down. Lost $166 million. Yep. Okay, cool. So for the year, that's why they're breaking even at 40. So it's actually a better business than what it looks like. Whew, thank God. They made $600 million last year. This year they're down to 40 million. Yeah, that'll take a price. Hey, this might. Whoa. I don't like private equity though. Look at all the cash. They don't have any cash. Hey guys, that was an accounting bullshit. Wasn't the company. Yeah, look at this shit. They're dead in the water. Okay. God, they have no cash. They're so broke. They gotta. Yeah, this is private equity, dude. They make things look good, and they're just really destroying it. Oh, $41 in book. They trade 2 times book, if that. Yeah, this thing is This thing's not as bad as it looks, but it's that. But that's the whole thing. It's supposed to not look bad, but it's bad. Watch that shit. Oh yeah, you know it. Way down here, 220. That's private equity right there. You take it all the way to the peak on 2015, and then you just carve out everything. You just gut it. Pump back up, gut, boom, boom, same shit. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad leadership. A bad sheet. Just people trying to make money, man. I'll stay away from Signet. Kind of confusing. They almost had me. They almost had me, guys. I think that's enough, right? 5 Below is the last one I want to look at. Because I won't look up Broadcom or CrowdStrike or CoreWeave. No. 5 Below. Never been a fan. Hate the store. I think what do they sell? Candy? Because all that other shit's garbage. $225 a share once. Now it's down to $122. Market cap used to be $10 billion. Used to be $11 billion. Down to $6. Revenue's only at $3 billion. Income, they actually make $253 million. And they have only 55 shares outstanding. 55 million. So this is a good buy on a lot of metrics. It really is. I just can't buy it because of private equity. Like systematically, fundamentally, I can't do it. But let's go look at the sheet. I know they're building. I saw some get built. You're good. Gross profits there. They have SG&A, operating income. With Christmas, don't worry, their earnings are coming out tomorrow, I believe. But with Christmas, they made $246 million. It's massive, dude. Massive. Less than the year before, but still a good number. That's probably why they're getting their ass kicked. Went from 350 down to 280. Not good. Net income comes out to, because they actually have to pay shit, net income comes out to 187. So last year they had net income of what is that? 40, 50, almost 300 million. This year they came in at 200 and something million. So yeah, people were pissed. Got it. But still, they make money. Like I told you, it's private equity right here. Like I already know. I've done the homework. Cash, $500 million. GameStop has billions. Billions. These guys couldn't even raise billions if they wanted to. No one wants to buy this shit. They're heavy on inventory. Total assets, 4.3. Total liabilities, 2.5. That 1.8. 1.8 book value coming in at $32. $32 They're 3x books still, 4x books still. Still, even with a terrible sheet, man. God, I just want to remind myself really quick so I feel good. You got to wash off the filth. Every now and then, you guys go look up companies. Wash off the filth, players. Just do it. Come over here and go, okay, GameStop. Cash on hand, not 4.7, 6.2. 6.2 marketable securities, Bitcoin, assets themselves, and cash. 6.2 billion. Woo. I already feel better. I'm already starting to feel better. Total assets, we probably have an additional 1.5 on there, so we're looking at 7.3 billion. Yep. Liabilities. Nope. None. We have, what is that, 900? People are like, but you got debt, Marantz. These are convertible. Convertible notes are not debt yet. They're not debt yet. They don't show up on the sheet yet. Not until you convert. And then you get to decide, do I pay back with shares or do I give them cash? It doesn't matter, 0%. Give me that free money. So anyway, back to where we're at. GameStop literally is 7x on current ratio. So that's going to give GameStop $6.3 billion with shareholder equity. $6.3 billion. Divvy it all up. $6.3 billion is going to put them in a rare. Anybody do the math right there? $6.3 billion. Divide that by 447 million. Somebody got to do that, man. Sorry, TikTok. You just hang out, TikTok, okay? I got something to do. Let me go over here real quick. I want to do it for myself. So right here, we're going to go. We're going to take the $6.3 billion. We're going to divide that by 447 million. And that comes up to $14 a share. Oh, my God. $14.09. So $14. Just be fair. 14. You want to times that by how many times book? I mean, because come on, guys. We're at $30.40 right now. 30.45. Divide that by the 14.09. You're at 2x on book. That's all you're paying for GameStop for all that cash and Bitcoin exposure? You're paying 2x book? That's it? Bros, give me a break, dude. I've been doing this too long. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, look at that. No, that what? Marantz, how'd you draw those lines? How did it happen just the way you drew it? That's not fair. Hold on. Marantz, how'd you do that? Come on, bro. That's not fair. We paid Jackie $500 to tell us what's going on. Some bullshit, man. This is not cool. Science's ticker is Guild. I can go look at it. Guild. Oh, you got the new Destiny's Rival box? I wanted that. Yeah, Diamond Trade is dead. Yeah, they make them in the damn in the offices now. Curious about the 100 or so companies in the S&P 500 that have an under $20 billion market cap. Why do they get to stay in if they wouldn't meet the requirements today? Dan, great question. I've always asked that. And Diamond Balls. Mullen, Rockety, Diamond Balls. Guess what, bro? You get some time to think about what you want to say next, okay? You're on a timeout for 30 minutes. Where is Cactus to the Clouds? It's in California. It's a hike. So, yeah, I've always asked myself that question, like, why do they get to stay in it? And eventually they get kicked out. They get kicked out as people get into the new prerequisite. And why they have these limits and, requirements, I'll never know. Like, why not just float it and be like, yo, we're going to keep the top 500 companies right now. Every quarter we'll reevaluate, and the bottom ones will fall out. They don't do it that way. It's a fixed game. It's a manipulated system. Before GameStop ever oh, here we go. Look at that. We're falling out. There's the new support right here. We'll have to draw the line different now. Oh, man. Marantz, got to draw that line a little different, Marantz. Yeah, tell me about it, bro. Right up there. Draw a bigger Dorito like that. There, is that better? Did we do that right? Because I don't give a damn, bro. I draw whatever lines I want, Tony. Okay. So there you go. Somewhere in there. I know we're right. It's going to happen somewhere in there. Anyway, yeah. Listen, who cares on S&P? It's going to happen. They don't have much time. Well, 2 years, a year, won't matter. It won't matter one bit. You guys are going to remember, like last year when I was saying GameStop's going to be profitable, GameStop's going to do this, do that. Literally, all it took was like a couple of months. Just took a couple of months and happens. And now they go from, $10 a share, $14 a share, all the way up to 80, 20, 30, everybody. Just wait again. Wait a little longer. That's it. All right. Was that all the headlines, all the screen I'm going to be looking at? Yeah, because, what am I going to do with you guys? Tell you that the Russell 2000 is telling you the truth versus the rest of the world? They'd be lying to you too, bros. They're in a death cross on the daily. Going to go up here, touch 215. Doubtful. Oh, that's what we can talk about. We can talk about the SPY. I drew this line here. Marantz, you drew a line. I did. So this thing about diminishing returns, I've been studying like what happens whenever you get into a recession or a downturn, a correction of the market. And the initial correction is here. You drop 20%. So you come here, 611, triggers. You get all the way down to 482, whatever it was. We dropped that 20%, and then you rebounded instantly, right? Come up. And the reason why I show you this rebound is because the rebound never, ever gets to the peak again. It's like a bouncing basketball. If I dropped the basketball off a roof and that's it, all the momentum you ever got was just the initial drop, it might bounce up again, but it's going to fall back down again. And it's not going to go as high. It's called diminishing returns. And we learned this in video games, believe it or not. But applied mathematics tells you that as this right here, this initial push, right, in 2022, all the way to the peak of what it was, 2021, 2022, and then fell 20%. It came back up, but it never got back to where it was. Never got back to where it previously was, and then it fell even further. Went back up, never got back to where it originally was, fell even further. So until it comes down to that moving average there. So what can we do? Can we fall even further and come down to this moving average here? Absolutely. Maybe right there. Then what you'll do is you'll see it. You should see action like this where it goes a little bit higher, right? Goes a little bit higher, and then you're going to see all the way down to the correction zone. Real correction zone. So lower lows, not as higher highs, diminishing return, strap down. That's what you see, that top side strap. Boom, that's the DR walk all the way down to this common line. Now, I'll show you the last recession that was classified as a recession. That wasn't classified as a recession, 2022. We knew it was, but Jerome Powell refused to call it a recession. He said it's transitory. Great. So what do? Wall Street turns the banks back on, printer go burr, and we start pumping the market again. So that's what happened there. Now, let's go to 2008. 2008 is here. Okay, this is 2008. And what people need to remember is that this is a DR. This is your DR. This is you getting pushed down 20%, you pumping back up, never going as high, even getting pushed down from here to here. This was even a push down from 121 down to 108. That took out 10% of the market. Okay, so you took that out, pumped it back, didn't get there, fell down even further. Pumped it back, didn't get there, fell even further. Pump, didn't even get there, and fell out the bottom of the sky. All right, the whole bottom fell out. So that's what happens. You potentially have the collapse of the economy based off of that. This collapse here was actually flipped the script and pumped all via, I would tell you, an election. You're in an election cycle here, trying to get someone in the office, keep them in office. As it pumps through, well, now we're here. And we're here to rumble and crumble and ruin this. And then we'll eventually go up and to the right. But that's, 6 years down the road, 5 years down the road. It's going to be a tough market. But this is where GameStop can thrive. What stems and what grows out of this is going to be the complete what grew out of this. What grew out of this right here was NVIDIA. This is when the Mag 7 decided to go from being FANG stocks, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google, and turn into the Mag 7. You went from here and you went Mag 7. It just so happens it was the 7 companies that could invest into AI, that had the capital to do it, the cash to do it, and they found their ride. And you took the ride. That's it. So now we're going to go ahead and drop the kids off. Here we go. Drop them off down here at 480. Pump back up. It'll be uncertainty. It'll be Trump trade talk. It'll be, we got to get this commerce deal tied in. It'll be all that. But you won't see that SPY go above the 611. In my opinion, I have never seen it happen that way. The earnings don't promote it that way. We just went through a complete earnings cycle from all Mag 7 companies. And no matter what they reported, no matter what was given, you're still down from the previous high. It looks like right now by at least $15. So you're not going to get there. It's my opinion. So, and I've been studying these recessions for a minute, and I lived through them, and I shopped through them, and I invested through them, and it was tough. It was tough. I didn't have a lot of free dollars, but those accounts, up and to the right, just never stop. Even when I lost money, I was like, okay, well, I can get it back. I can make more. But this time around, I got to be smart. And, that's just what we all do. We all do that. So money supply is always increasing. Therefore, we have to start thinking in a different light. Do we have to get all of it? Do we have to get more of it? I just want to buy more video games. I had to do this whole thing for my job where we were talking about expectations. And I've said this to you guys so many times that I have reasonable expectations for my investment. It's no different than, sports, where you have a rookie and you go, oh, he's just a rookie. And the second year, you're like, well, he's a 2-year vet. He's a 3-year vet. He's a 4-year vet. Oh, he's a starter. He's been in the league for 10 years. So your expectations increase, and they're reasonable. That's it. So, and you try to be that way. So right now, Ryan Cohen's been with the company for a year and a half, officially a year and a half. And in that year and a half, he's taken the company to be profitable. They have new partnerships. They have new revenue streams. And they are a better brand today than they were previously. All while making cuts, all while trimming the fat and becoming profitable. So my expectation for the leadership team is to keep doing what they've been doing. Incremental changes end up turning into this layered growth that it's so insulated that you can't penetrate it later. But they're doing all of this while it's the worst of times. I'm still waiting for the best of times, and I'm talking about for the economy itself. So don't be scared of your investments. If you agree with them, if you understand them, and you have to have the conviction to hold it out for longer than a year and a day, maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years. You just don't know. But if the company's never steered you wrong or done anything wrong for you, then it's an easy investment. It's me personally. I just want to say thank you to all you guys, always hanging out with me, watching the show, getting some info. Hopefully you get the little bit of info you need. As far as value goes, I pay attention to retail companies. I try to find out why the other people get value versus GameStop, how they're getting graded, what you're looking at. And unfortunately, in our case, GameStop has not been given a fair shake, and we're just going to keep talking to the wind until someone listens. That's it. So appreciate you guys so much. Play some songs on the way out the door. I'm going to play them until they kick me out of here. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. You'll see the chart on the screen, or you might see me play TFT. Who knows? I really appreciate you guys so much. Love you guys again. Get at me. Marantz Rantz, YouTube, TikTok, you name it. You know where to find me. Even X. Oh, hey, by the way, tonight, midnight release, Switch 2. Place is going to be packed. Everybody wants it. GameStop is doing the exclusive before anyone else. Not Target, not Walmart, not Costco, not Sam's. Nobody, not even Best Buy. No one is selling it tonight. Only GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. Peace. Tonight. I'm almost playing right now. So shout out to my boy Al Mizzy doing his thing. Let's see. Not too loud, just a little loud. Just enough to feel like you're in the game, guys. Rest in peace, Danon. Yeah, Danon's my My day one, bro. Yeah. Well, I know you're here, bro, but I'm seeing you playing. Would love to dump more money into DME, but I'm afraid the offering is some more money. I'm afraid an offering is coming and might get it for. Excuse me? I'm so sorry. What the hell did you just say to me? What did you say to me? You said, I might get it for $3 less. I guess in the long run, it wouldn't matter. I'm here till 2030 at least. Absolutely, Silver. Silver wouldn't matter. You see this warning? Heads up, we've detected audio in your stream belonging to someone else. Your stream is about to be cut off. Happens to me all the time. Don't care. Whatever, bros. Come find me. I don't care one bit. How's the market looking? We look at the market. Oh yeah, $30.23. Yeah, I've got some money coming my way. I'm excited for it when the money drops. Oh yeah, babe, we're ready to rock. Am I ready to rock on this game? Yeah. All right, hold up. Hold up. There it is, bros. All right. Now I tell you, I'm not that great with 80 carries, but you know, I'll try it out. Let's go get it. All right, here we go. Let's go do it. Are they in the bush already? Are they? Oh, they are. Good. Light their ass up. Ooh, they got a Lux. That sucks. Lux is a problem, bros. Lux is an absolute problem. Got him. Wow, they already killed one of my guys. Got him. Got him. Of course, my guys are doing dumb shit. Like dying. So the whole purpose of this playstyle, just so that people know, there's other people say, I don't like ARAM. The whole point of ARAM is to make you better at team fights for the ranked game. That's what it's really all about. Got him. Oh, I missed him. Got his ass. Oh, man. Just click him. Got him. Need some health. I missed. Fuck it. Get out of there. Get out of there, bro. Not me. Okay. Get out of there. I was going to charge up, but then I saw him. Oh, God. Didn't see him. All right, let's see what we got. Volleybear's been busy. Some bullshit, bro. I was stunned. Ah. He's dead. Get the Lux, please. Stop letting Lux kill you, bro. Oh. So weak. Alright, I'm here to kill everybody. Got him. Oh, here he goes with this damn guy. Not on me. Mm-hmm. I moved him. Damn, F is something else, man. I'm 7-4. I don't know. I'm not very good. Like I said, I'm not very good with the 80 carries. 7-4 is not bad. I'm not negative. That's really good. there's one. Now we're even. Oh my god, I didn't realize you could just... He could reach me. That sucks. Oh well. Morgana's beastly, bro. There we go. Let's go. Wow. I shouldn't even be up there, man. Oh, so painful. Look at this big ass dude just dunking on kids. Thank God Volley got him. Kill him, Volley. Get that one. Nope. All right, Poppy. Right there, Poppy. Go hit him, Poppy. It's one hit. Irvin. Well, they ain't getting no turret off of me. There you go. Nope. I'm coming. God, I couldn't do shit to him. I definitely don't hit as hard as I thought I did. I thought I hit hard. I don't hit hard at all. Well, let's hit faster. Can we go faster? Oh, wit's end? Sure. Man. Damn turrets don't hit nothing.